Though originally eyeing a 2023 release, Will Smith's new movie Emancipation may get an awards season release after all. Based on a true story, Smith stars in the historical action thriller as a slave named Peter, who escapes after nearly being whipped to death and flees to the north to join the Union Army in the Civil War. Alongside Smith, the cast for the Antoine Fuqua-helmed Emancipation includes Ben Foster, Charmaine Bingwa, Gilbert Ower, Mustafa Shakur, Stephen Ogg, Grant Harvey and Jason Warner-Smith. Emancipation has been in the works since mid-2020, with Smith and Fuqua being attached to the project and sparking a heated bidding war among studios, with Apple ultimately winning the auction with a hefty $130 million bid. Despite it initially moving swiftly, the film has run into some problems since last year, with production delayed due to having to change filming locations outside of Georgia following the passing of the controversial Election Integrity Act in the state. The biggest hurdle the film has since run into is Smith's infamous slap of Chris Rock at this year's Oscars after a joke made at his wife's expense, though now it appears Emancipation may be right around the corner. A new report from the New York Times has revealed that Apple is reportedly having internal debates about Will Smith's new movie Emancipation getting an awards season release. According to anonymous sources close to the project, the streaming platform is hesitant to push for such a release due to Smith's recent controversy at this year's Oscars, namely as the Academy is said to be looking to move on from the matter entirely, not even allowing a joke at the next ceremony. Said sources also revealed that Emancipation may get a 2022 awards season release, as a recent test screening came back with an overwhelmingly positive reaction, especially for Smith's performance, and that none of the audience in attendance were turned off by Mr. Smith's recent public behavior. Given what occurred at this year's Oscars, it may prove interesting to some that Apple may aim for an awards season release for Emancipation after all. With nearly 6 months now gone since Smith slapped Rock during the Oscars, it's understandable some may have ultimately moved on from the matter entirely, namely as attention has moved towards another bit of reported celebrity feuds with the cast and crew of Don't Worry Darling. Additionally, with early test screenings for Emancipation reportedly proving overwhelmingly positive, it would make sense Apple would feel comfortable in giving the film an awards season release, followed by a wide 2023 release. Should the reports of Will Smith's new movie getting an awards season release be true, it will be interesting to see whether Emancipation will be given the same welcome at the Oscars as test audiences gave it. Smith has already resigned from the Academy and been banned from appearing at the ceremony for 10 years after the slap, though he is still eligible to receive a nomination or win, making the film a potential comeback for the star. With Smith having offered an apology for his actions, it will also be interesting to see if audiences give Emancipation a watch when it hits Apple TV+ next year. Source: New York Times.